A lot of blood. There we go, we're live, yeah! Yes, we're live. Yes, we're live.
More Vulture.
Preying on the weak. Since the fall of the Immortals, they'd inherited all of Singapore.
Hi.
Turned the place into some twisted version of the Wild West. After the events at the safe house, we caught their attention. They weren't exactly thrilled with us on their turf.
That's sad.
They were taking it out on the locals to find us.
Why didn't you step in? You could have saved them.
Calculated risks. We needed to stay quiet and lay low.
But there's always
Why
a
am I?
chance, isn't there?
I'm the bald woman.
Chance is a billion-sided die. You like the odds of that? If they didn't die today, they'd die tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after. One way or another, death was coming for all of us. Nobody was getting out alive. If we tried to save them, it could be our necks in those collars. We weren't there to save two people. We were there to save the rest of us. We needed to get to the Black Station.
You idiot! We're
As
fucked.
little alarm as possible. Last thing we needed were the dead and vultures after the threats. Turns out the odds were already stacked against us.
Oh shit, I realized this is zombie mode. No, that's so annoying. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Wow. Oh, dude, I have a pistol too. I don't have a gun though. That's the problem. One mommy's way. Ah. Not today. I got a meatball sub. Thank God you're dead. Hell of annoying. Ah! The wind is taking me.
Up. The superstorm could hit at any moment. Good thing we grabbed those spike anchors. We were gonna need them. The plan was to wait on the drone strike. Once it did its part, we'd move in. The missiles weren't effective. Wind too strong. And now that ocean liner looked like it was about to rip free. That thing would pulverize the dock. taking the data drive with it. Hendrik said, fuck it. We were built to kill the dead. No reason to switch it up now.
There's so much. Oh, they're here. No, you're stupid. Oh, I cannot escape from that dude. That sucks. Where's mystery box at, bro? So puta. Wow. Wow. That's sweet.
We secured the first part of the drive and uploaded the information to Kane. Hendricks moved to sweep the wheelhouse. Hal and Leon told us we had to hit it fast and quick.
Damn. She's going up for all shit.
But of course the superstorm hit sooner than expected.
Oh, that's a big ass ship. Shit, Titanic.
Guards ripped free and barreled towards us. And hang on for dear life.
Holy shit. Sweet.
We'd been set to rendezvous at an abandoned police station, but we were off route. We cut through the flooded subway to save time.
Just fucking scared the fuck out of me. Bounce suicide bomber. Mystery box. Mystery box. Get the mystery box. Give me my sniper. I'm done with this. Oh, I can make crawlers too, what the hell? This is so damn handy. Didn't want it to die. Alright. Kobe. Chop. Holy shit, bro! I just got smacked the. Oh, we got stuff from here. Come on, boys. Come on, chammies. Holy shit, that's a lot of chammies, bro. Kobe. Wow. Come on, I got a sniper. Oh, that does not sound good. Go, pal. Yes.
With the dead cleared out, we moved toward our rendezvous. Turns out we weren't the only living things in there. A vulture got the drop on us, determined to reduce us to scrap metal. He could have leaked a payday this corner.
You were a payday to him? How so?
We were dead killers. You break us down to spare parts, you can fetch a pretty penny on the black market.
But you were there to fight the dead. You were an ally.
Maybe in 2070, when we were the saviors of mankind. By 2075, everybody wanted a piece of us. This guy would have gotten his share, too.
Hi,
But Kane did her part to make sure that didn't happen.
She was well trained. Was she CIA? Winslow Accord?
She was just someone who was always in the right place, at the right time. Before we could move on the Black Station, we had other problems.
What had gone wrong?
We hadn't taken the scavengers into account. They'd figured out they had dead killers in their midst. Kane told us they had a comms relay ahead. If we scrambled them, it could lead the vultures away from the Black Station, at least long enough for us to get what we needed.
So much for maintaining a low profile, I suppose.
What did I tell you? The thing about dead killers is there's always a plan B. You don't create the problems, just the solutions. You adapt to what's thrown at you.
Adapt or die.
Yeah. Adapt or die. We plan to regroup with Kane outside of Chinatown.
Oh my god. I am stuck again. Again, I am stuck. Oh my god. This energy. What? Oh my god, bro. I don't have the gun reloaded. Oh my fucking grenade. Dumb idiots.
With their comms scrambled, we had one less nuisance to deal with at the Black Station. Now to get the drive.
Nothing
get the
happened.
hell out of this shithole.
You couldn't take me
My
there, could you?
what?
You felt haunted
What?
coming back to this city.
The feeling had latched onto me at the safe house. Like I was
What?
being watched. Something had their eyes on me.
Something, not someone.
And I just
How do I do that? How do I do that?
felt
I get
something
what's wrong.
pulling me. Guiding me.
That is,
couldn't shake it.
that's cool.
Our rendezvous with Kane was just ahead.
Oh, Jesus.
By the time we rendezvoused with Kane, the dead were crawling all over the street.
What was Kane's plan?
Hit him in the gullet, then bag and tap. Gotta admit, the girl wasn't afraid of a fight. She seemed to welcome it, relish it.
Like yourself?
Like a berserker. Like a dead killer.
There's the big ship. ammo crate. Da, da, da. Surprise, mo. That was quick.
What did you find in the Black Station?
Slaughtered
Look
CIA
at me holding
staff.
my
We weren't the
grenade
only ones that looked at the
launchers.
data drives. It was a gruesome scene. Kane quickly assembled the drive.
What did you learn? Did you find the information on Deimos?
We found a dossier. A diary, really. A living testament of what happened 15 years ago. And in the years since. It explained Project Corvus. A CIA mind control experiment. These scientists had combined two ancient biochemical compounds, Nova-6 and something called Element 115. They fused them
Element
together,
115.
created a
That's
chemical
cute.
cocktail, and injected it through their test subjects' DNI. They wanted to control them.
Control
This
them.
is some
Those
bad
corpses
editing.
Below coalescence in
Call of
Project
Duty
Corvus,
Zombies Nightmare.
they weren't patients. They were prisoners.
It's not the right
Criminally
line.
insane.
Not the right
The
scene.
scientists believed they could make them well again. Make people better.
But instead, they opened the gateway.
They should work on
Gateway
that, but like
to Malum.
Back of Soul now.
It's another dimension filled with absolute evil. It sounds crazy even saying it now. But they opened it not realizing what they'd done, and they let him through.
Deimos.
Deimos, demigod of dread and terror. He caused the Coalescence disaster, unleashed 6115 upon the world, creating the undead that roamed the earth. There were details on Taylor's team. They were working for Deimos. Helped him trigger Armageddon. There was also other information on his sister, Dolos, demigoddess of trickery and deception. Deimos, he didn't like her very much.
And the researcher. Did he have a name? Who wrote this document?
Yes, it was... Wait. Holy shit. Dr. Salim. It said Dr. Salim. It was you. You wrote the dossier on Deimos. You were the man behind Project Corvus.
What? I don't get it.
Why didn't you tell me? You created Project Corvus, wrote the report. You pulled me along like you had no clue what I was talking about.
If I had told you, the impact would not have been the same. You know that. That you could not recall is no fault of mine.
After the Black Station, we had to find you. Find out what you knew.
I was in Cairo at the time. Your friend, Khalil.
He brought you to Ramsey Station, humanity's last holdout in Egypt. We knew who Deimos was, where he was from, but we didn't know why. He'd taken over the world, but to do what? To find out why.
Taking over the world.
we had to
Something
talk
that
to
I would
you.
like to do someday. Rise and fail. I'm at a train station.
pieces were coming together. Fire
Oh, I'm at
6115,
the camp.
Taylor's team,
Órale.
the undead. It all came back to Deimos. All we needed was you. Hendricks was unhinged. The idea his friends betrayed mankind to help a demigod. The concept alone was insane,
Demigod.
let alone his friend's involvement. Kane was in it to the end. By now, she was as obsessed with stopping Deimos as we were. We weren't ready for Cairo, no matter what we thought. This place. If there was ever a place that was hell on Earth, this was it. It wasn't just the city. The entirety of northern Africa had fallen to the undead. The walls were covered with memories of the dead, those taken by 6115, lost to this wasteland, the desert for the undead. It was the last place on Earth you'd want to be, but you chose to hide there. Why?
For that very reason. I hoped no one would come for me.
Why? What were you running from?
From what you sought, Deimos.
Khalil was waiting. He was holding
Who the
you
hell's
in an
Deimos?
interrogation room.
How was Khalil? Happy to see you.
It wasn't a warm welcome. As far as he was concerned, we owed him one for grabbing you. More than
How
a
you
few
doing,
men
Bob?
gave their lives to bring you in. He hoped it was worth it.
He was angry?
He was tired. Tired of fighting a losing battle. Khalil was a realist.
Bro,
He'd fight to the death for country.
back
But
off,
he knew
bro.
what was coming.
And what was coming?
Extinction. The undead changed everything. The NRC were hit
At
first
least
and
walk
hardest.
fast.
We saw that in Ethiopia. The damage done by the dead didn't even take into account what the water wars did. When the continent dried up and the Nile River Coalition took war to Egypt over the Nile, the last water supply. They were so busy fighting they didn't realize it, too, had dried up. With the rise of the undead, how do you fight an enemy that doesn't need water? Khalil's rage wasn't misplaced. It wasn't personal. He was
No
just
smoking
barely
at your job,
holding
bro.
on.
What did you hope to learn from speaking to me?
How to stop Deimos. Everyone has a weakness.
Who the hell's Demos?
The whole base was on edge. You could feel it in the air. The dead were moving on Ramses. An assault was imminent. Khalil didn't know how much
I
time.
thought she said
we had.
Eminem. I was like, what the
Hendricks demanded to know why we weren't informed.
How did Khalil
Defense.
respond to his anger?
WA command was down. How was he meant to get his message through? Besides, they still had their dead system. They used to knock enemy aircraft out of the sky, but now they were used to eviscerate the undead. If any came too close, the laser cannons would take
What's up,
them out.
Jerry? What's up, Bob?
Khalil led us to interrogation. He warned us our time was limited. No telling when the dead might attack. But if we could get answers out of you, maybe we could find a way to fight back.
Oh, don't tell me the old guy that's actually him speaking right now. Don't tell me that's him, bro.
You certainly weren't too happy to see us.
You say it like I had a choice in the matter.
With no time,
So
we
that
needed
is
you to
him.
be willing to talk. The truth serum would make you relax, more willing to divulge. Hendricks told us to take a walk. He asked about Taylor and Deimos. He wanted you to connect the dots.
And I told him Deimos controlled them. Your friend Bishop was correct. There was a brain manipulating the undead. It was Deimos. Deimos realized he could access a person's DNA. He could possess them, inhabit them, consume them. He didn't need to turn them.
Like puppets on strings.
The undead are mindless creatures, but Taylor's team, Gojulan, anyone with DNI, they could be hosts. They were slaves to do his bidding.
Hendricks wanted to know why. We both did.
For many years I had studied Deimos and his dimension Malum, a place of unspeakable evil. He had been pulled to Earth, yanked from his existence by accident. Trapped here, he saw opportunity
Oh, God.
to
I'm sorry.
enslave humanity and use them to wage an unholy war against Dolos.
The demigoddess. His sister. That was it? We were just a chess piece? Our entire existence was just...
A pawn in a much larger game in a universe far bigger than you realize. Humanity is an anthill. Deimos and Dolos are two children fighting over the magnifying glass. But Hendricks was desperate. He wanted to know how to kill Deimos.
Oh well. Okay, first, why do I start out
You
with
told
the
him he
crappy ass pistol?
How
I mean,
does
this
one
pistol's pretty
kill
good, but like,
a god?
come on, bro.
You can't. The only way to defeat him,
Open the
only
gates.
way
Oh
to
no, I
sever
can tell
his
someone's gonna
control
break
over
into
the
that.
undead, for Bishop Surum to work and save humanity was to send him back to Mullen.
And to do that, we needed to open the gateway.
As we are doing now by walking through your memories.
Damn, bro.
The assault on Ramses was beginning. The base was about to be overrun, and we owed Khalil to favor. Time to take this fight.
Mystery box. I knew you would be right here. I just saw that. Woo! Look at the go! Nice, nice. I like this shit. I like it. What is that? How many did I have collected?
We weren't ready for the station assault.
Gravity spikes.
I don't know how the dead got in. Maybe an abandoned tunnel, an infected civilian, or maybe the vultures let them through. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Egyptian army
Fucking
came over
ugly, bro.
columns. They'd never seen a horde this size move on the station.
You got
If we had
a
any
you got a
chance
mocha
to
right
stop
there, bro.
them, we
You
needed
got
to reinforce the eastern checkpoint, a narrow passageway the dead would need to traverse to reach Ramses.
Why you guys made me do everything? You fucking lazy fucks.
Cairo. She was a city on fire. Except for the Egyptian army and a smattering of civilians hidden
Oh, I
away.
know this part.
She'd
Oh,
fallen to the dead.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
Khalil didn't say it, but I could hear it in his voice. He knew this was the last stand. If they lost this battle, they'd lose the city.
Let's go, boys. Okay, alright.
What was Khalil's plan?
The undead were moving on the eastern checkpoint. A clear shot at Ramses Station. The Egyptian army had rigged explosives below the street, but there were a few support columns we would need to take out first. We had the spike launcher for that.
You've talked of his desperation, his total acknowledgement of futility. Yet here he was, staying, staying and fighting.
What else was he going to do? If it wasn't today, it was tomorrow. Or the day after that. We lost the war. The moment Diaz opened the quarantine zones. The moment Deimos entered our dimension. One way or another, death was coming for us all. But while we still could, we would fight. And right now, we had a checkpoint to defend. It was a simple, straightforward plan. Except...
And she went downhill.
our VTOL was shot out of the sky. The mobile blockade fell early.
Oh.
It wasn't just the undead gunning for us.
I knew this part.
Cairo was a no man's
Gotcha,
land,
gotcha.
filled with the undead, rogue robotics, and scavengers. They were all converging on our position. If we were gonna pull this
I'm
off,
fucking
we
ready,
didn't have time
bro.
to fuck around. I grabbed the spike launcher and told Kane at HQ to locate the support columns for us to blow.
Get out of my way, bro. What the fuck? What? What are they waiting? Oh my fucking god, of course you're there. Oh, they're purple though.
We detonated the last support column. We had to get back behind the wall so we could blow the street. Our trigger man got hit. We had to get up there and detonate. I told Hendricks I needed a moment. Good thing Hendricks still had our back. Khalil
Yeah.
thanked us. He thought they still had a chance.
All because of me, because
They
I'm a
had
bad.
no idea what was about to happen. Egyptian Army Command came over comms. A scavenger had blown a hole through Sophia Square, and the undead were pouring through, headed for Ramses. I told Khalil we'd take care of the square.
Yeah, I feel bored. I was like, okay. Oh shit. What? How, bro? Like, I ain't... I'm flying fucking dick turds. Fuck you. Worth it. Yes, sir. Okay, no. This is more worth it than that one. Fuck me, bro. Shit. Hendrix, you son of a bitch. How long did it take you? Acá, cabrón.
I gave Hendrix a hand opening the VTOL hatch. I heard screams. There was someone still alive.
You went in to save this man? The odds of his survival could not have been great. You yourself said no one was getting out alive.
Does that matter? I guess it was Khalil who changed my mind. There were so few of us left. If there was a chance, any chance, I'd take it.
Strange. Even with all odds stacked against
Damn,
you,
bro,
you
you cannot
tried
be
to
alive,
help
bro.
this man. He clung to life without hope. And still you tried to save him.
Turns out it didn't matter.
Woo, roller coaster. Well, that fool
He
dead.
didn't survive. It'd only be a matter of time before he turned and joined the Horde. No time to stop and mourn. If I did that,
Woo, there's a war zone. Look at that.
Sophia Square was a total snafu. Undead, rogue robotics, everything which insisted on a piece of us.
Trying to find a weapon because I'm over here. I need a weapon. I can do without a weapon. Bro, I need a gun. I can't. Where's that one shotgun I found?
You trash.
Hell no, bro. Oh my fucking god.
You gay.
You wish I was, nigga.
See.
Please tell me that's a good ass gun. Dingo. Dingo. Yeah, boy.
La 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 la.
Wow. Get your Lightning McQueen looking at fucking Transformers.
La 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 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1
Fucking hell, this is so annoying.
1 0 0 1 0 2 0 1 0 1 2 0 1 0 1 0 1. LOL. This square was a total snap. Undead.
They kill a fucking zombie if I can get the weapons. You gun, you have your gun? Give me that bitch. And that's a bookie, alright, fuck. Fucking hell, it's so damn hard when you have these fuckers. Because I had the RPG, the rocket launcher, but it doesn't work for this big machine. The fucking flying turrets. I have no gun to
This
kill it.
square was a total snap. Undead, rogue robotics, everything in just one place.
Man, I'm worth. Get your little transformer looking ass. I'm gonna fucking murder you, bro.
You're mine,
Fucking hell, dude. That zombie. Get the fuck down. Yeah, you go after me, you fucking robot son of a ass. Get that shit, cuz. Got his bitch ass. Right in the nutsack. Like I like.
La 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 la. Oh.
And there's some of flying dicks.
Zero, 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 zero,
It didn't
zero,
take long for the
one.
vultures to drop a second ASP in the area.
The flying shit. Oh my god, bro. What's killing me, bro? It's the flying turds, bro. It's those son of a bitches. Oh my god, there's a fucking other robot. Oh, I can destroy it with the rocket already. It doesn't have the... Oh my god. And of course.
It didn't take long for the vultures to drop a second ASP in the area. It was only a matter of time before a malfunctioning ASP arrived, ready to take out everyone and everything.
Round 2 with this shit. There, my god. Holy shit.
We
This
cleared the
nigga.
plaza, but something was wrong. I could hear it.
What did you
This nigga.
Nothing. And that was the problem.
3
It
big
took
ass
us a moment
robots
to
I
realize
need destroyed.
what happened. Something had taken at the dead system. One of the scavengers, maybe a malfunctioning biped. We saw reinforcements fly in, but it was too late. Khalil tried to reach Egyptian command. All we heard were screams. Ramses Station had fallen to the dead. We got out of the open. Khalil, he'd reached a breaking point. No mistaking that look. That look of defeat, anger, frustration, hopelessness. You try to sympathize, you try to comfort. Doesn't matter. Then Kane came over comms. She'd picked up the location of Sarah Hall, another of Taylor's team. Her signal popped back up on the grid. We had traced her to Kebeshet, the sandy ruins of Cairo's Garden City. I told Khalil if there was a sliver of hope, we needed to catch Hall and find Taylor. If we did, and found a way to send Deimos back to Malum, we could undo all of this.
And Hendricks?
His mind was melting. I still didn't know what was sparking his behavior. He didn't want to go after Hall. I said he didn't have a say in the matter. He didn't like that.
He attacked me.
I told you, it wasn't him. It was that look in his eyes. Like Gojulan, like Moretti, like Diaz. He wasn't buying this interdimensional bullshit. And why should he?
What did he say to you?
Salim lies. He didn't think opening the portal would save us. It would destroy us. The last time it opened, evil came through. Why would this time be different? He said Deimos was trying to trick us. He said you were lying to us. Are you?
Get off on dick. I'm keep on running, nigga.
This is wrong. This is all wrong. You said opening the gateway would save humanity. It was the only way to defeat Deimos and send him back to Malum.
We had 2 games in a row.
Let the forces of evil through. Allow them to conquer Earth. Enslave us. We didn't meet at Ramsey Station. That didn't happen. You're feeding me false memories.
Be careful, my child. Tread lightly, or you are liable to offend me.
We contacted Khalil, inquired about you. He said you were dead. You died some time ago. I saw you die. When I was with Hall, inside her mind, she showed me the truth. Who are you really, Doctor?
Nigga, are you breathing hard in the mic? It sounds like you're in the hurricane, nigga.
Deimos was going to open the gateway. He needed the demons of Malum to enslave Earth for the battle against Dolos. We didn't know what he had planned, but we had Sarah Hall, her signal tracing to Kevashet.
You didn't think it odd that her signal appeared? After years of absence.
There wasn't time to think about it. But if we got her, we could find Taylor and decipher Deimos' plan. We had no idea we were being baited for a trap. She was waiting. She knew we were coming.
That was a bait. Nice.
Deimos was using Taylor to open the gateway. If we were gonna find him, we needed to take Hall down and interface with her.
Bro, that shit hard. What the fuck?
If we were gonna find him, we needed to take Hall down and interface with her.
Hard.
If we were gonna find him, we needed to take Hall down and interface with her.
How? What the fuck?
If we were gonna find him, we needed to take Hall down and interface with her.
Wow, she lands right behind me. Why'd she go after me, not the other?
If we were gonna find him, we needed to take Hall down and interface with her.
Oh my god. Just goes after me, non-stop.
If we were gonna find him, we needed to take Hall down and interface with her.
Wow, she already lasered my ass. There.
I'd interfaced before. I knew how it worked. It's a memory retrieval, an info dump, a lethal procedure. But this was different. She begged me to do it. Interfacing with someone is opening a portal to their
You
mind,
want, nigga?
their darkest thoughts and desires.
Ah.
But this was her deep subconscious. This wasn't supposed to
You
happen.
know, nigga?
Because the deep subconscious is more than that. It is the
Yeah.
gateway, the portal to Malum. The subconscious hides your fears, your doubts. It's the most primal version of you. It's what you run from. And by running, you persevere in life. But what if you embrace the subconscious? How do you think I opened the gateway?
But you said to open the gateway, I had to relive my memories.
No. I told you to take me to the start of your journey. The journey into the depths of your fears. You chose to relive your memories. So tell me, what do you fear?
Thank you very much. I'm a first.
Please, why are you doing this? Why are you scrambling my mind? Don't make me do this!
You don't have a choice. You haven't had one since you picked up that child. Since you embraced Sarah's fear. Lead me to the depths. What did Sarah want you to see?
Project Corvus, 2060. The day of the Coalescence disaster. Sarah could feel Deimos coursing through her veins, her mind, the fabrics of her soul. He knew everything about her, and she knew everything about him. She learned the disaster wasn't an accident. But that means...
Well, I did what had to be done. This Cold War, the Winslow Accord, and Common Defense Pact had split the world in two. I saw humanity destroy itself. But in the lab, I saw truth. I saw peace. I saw Malum. A way to unite the world against an enemy greater than themselves. I saw Deimos.
You did this?
Got you.
You opened the gateway.
I'm
You
a dash.
brought Deimos here.
I brought mankind's savior here.
Who did that?
After many years, I realized opening the portal wasn't enough.
Don't be a
With
first. Don't be
Deimos
second.
trapped
Don't
in
be
the
second.
server room, man had not yielded as I had hoped. I
Yeah, that's
had
what I
to
mean. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
incentivize progress.
Other fucking potato rocket.
You created the disturbance that sent Taylor's team there?
His undead servants could only do so much. Humans with D&I,
Bees.
Deimos could use them to walk the earth.
Hall told me that she had no idea what they were getting into, but they had to follow standard operating procedure, which meant locking down the site
Whoever pulled them, thank you.
and interfacing with
I'm
the
at first.
patient's primary systems in the server room below.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I clicked the
We were
top.
built to be invincible. Our D&I.
Pussy. I got them too, don't worry. Get the fuck out of here, kids.
Okay, good. You don't fuck me up.
Let us interface with